Chapter 2 Mr. Rabbit led the way through the entrance into a small museum. In the first room, there were some glass cases displaying bones and rocks. Around on one wall was a dino showing a brachiosaurus and hadrosaurus eating in a swamp. "I guess tired of eating nothing but salad all day," said Francine. Muffy agreed. "Even with the finest important dressing, it wouldn't be pretty boring." Mr. Rabbit had approached a park ranger who appeared to be waiting for him. They shook hands and exchanged hellos. "Class, this is Ranger Ruth," Mr. Rabbit announced. "She's going to tell us a few things about fossils before we'll go out and explore for ourselves." Ranger Ruth smiled sweetly at the class. "Hi, kids. Gosh, don't you look like a smart bunch of boys and girls? Can any of you tell me what a fossil is?" A few kids rolled their eyes. Buster raised his hand. "Oh, good. I volunteer. Now, don't be shy. What do you think a fossil is?" Buster took a deep breath. "Fossil of the crucifix remains of ancient organisms. Minerals seep into these organisms' tissues and harden, preserving the original form." Well, Ranger Ruth looked stunned. "Count on me to pick out the class genius. Moving in right along, we have a little show for you to see." Right. As the lights dimmed in the room, a spotlight shined on the dinosaur Dino. Ranger Ruth spoke into a microphone. 100 million years ago, Rainbow Rock State Park looked very different. It was much hotter. There were lots of ferns. At that moment, a park ranger dressed as a fern shuffled into view. There were also lots of insects. Ranger Ruth continued. Another ranger dressed as a dragonfly flapping onto the stage. "Ew," said the class together. And of course, there were dinosaurs. The kids cheered. Two park rangers in a brachiosaurus costume stomped onto the stage, and eventually the ferns and animals died. The fern costume slumped to the floor. The kids giggled. Then the dragonfly collapsed, and the brachiosaurus fell apart, and from end remained on the stage while the back end ran off. Everyone laughed. "Quiet, please," said Mr. Rabbit. "Thank you," said Ranger Ruth. Now, usually the bodies would roll away, but once in a while, the hard part of the bodies, like shells and bones, would rest. The front part of the Brachiosaurus unzipped his costume, revealing a Brachiosaurus skeleton costume underneath. Much later, this whole area was covered by the sea. Over millions of years, the soil turned to rock, and the bones and shells turned to rock too. The light faded as the sound of crashing waves came over the loudspeaker. Then the sea dried up, and finally, after another 100 million years, we are up to the present. A spotlight was switched on, revealing a giant brachiosaurus skeleton on the far side of the wall. The kids applauded as the lights came back on. "Now," said Ranger Ruth, "who wants to go on fossil hunt?"